If you're an Amazon seller that wants to create and run Amazon sponsored video ads, then you're in the perfect place because in this video, I'll be showing you exactly how to structure your video ad so you get the lowest cost per click from your Amazon PPC. All right, so let's jump into it by me first telling you who I am and what we do in our Amazon marketing agency. All right, real quick, if you don't know me, my name is Ian Smith with Evolve Media Agency. We're an Amazon marketing agency that helps sellers boost the conversion rate of their product listings by creating photo and video content that drives sellers to make a purchase. We actually put many of our conversion rate boosting strategies into our free Amazon listing checklist. You can get access to this checklist by going to zonchecklist.com. At EMA, we help sellers rank higher, get more reviews, increase their PPC return on ad spend, bring in new customers through off-Amazon marketing strategies, and we even help sellers obtain their Amazon customer data like their names, mailing addresses, emails, and phone numbers. So if you need help with scaling up your Amazon business, then book a free call with me by going to EMAAMZ.com. All right, so now let's jump into my tips for creating an Amazon sponsored video ad. So if you didn't know, sponsored video ads are gonna show up in the Amazon search results after somebody searches a keyword phrase. Now, I really like sponsored video ads because they're gonna significantly set your listing apart from all the other listings because you're gonna get an entire row to yourself basically with your video that's gonna autoplay. They're gonna be able to click the little speaker to turn on the sound, but you're gonna have the whole row of video, and then next to the video is gonna be your actual product listing image with your price and all that kind of stuff. So your listing is gonna get way more exposure, and you're gonna be able to increase the chances that you get a click because with your video, you're gonna be able to give insight to that shopper that they wouldn't have gotten unless they actually clicked. So you're kind of giving them like pre-insights, pre-information before they actually click. So these are gonna greatly help you with increasing your click-through rate and overall getting more eyeballs onto your listing detail page. Now, the first real tip that I have for you is really more about the tech specs that you need to make sure that your video is formatted with. So your video must be less than 45 seconds in length. Now, this is actually pretty hard to get down, especially when you have a lot of information that you want to cover, or if your product is pretty complex and has a lot of benefits, but ultimately you got to squeeze it all into 45 seconds in length. It needs to be less than 500 megabits in actual file size. It also needs to be at least 1920 by 1080p dimensions, and it must be either an MP4 or an MOV file. Tip number 2 is that your main goal with this video is to get the click. So you need to be intriguing enough and curiosity driving enough to get them to click on your listing and get to your product detail page. So how you structure your video and the information you include, the type of graphics that you show, all should be focused with that one goal in mind of getting the click and getting them to your overall product listing page. Tip number 3 is to split test between one long explanatory video, maxing out at that 45 seconds, and a lot of other short videos between 10 to 15 seconds that pretty much just show your product, maybe some pans, some swipes, people using it, just quick things like that. Really, the whole goal of these shorter videos is to grab attention and intrigue them, drive that curiosity to get the click. Now, when I did my research to really look at all the different videos that are out there, I really found that a lot of Amazon sellers are taking this short approach where they're just giving bare bones information. They may even be showing just a zoom out on the product, and that's it. They're not really giving that much information. And also I found that, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's something that they're testing, so I just think you should test it as well. And another thing that I find common with a lot of these videos out there is that they don't actually have a voiceover recording. They don't have somebody speaking and talking during the actual video. They usually just have like music. Now, I'm not for this. I don't agree with this at all. I think at any time that you're making a video, you should always have some kind of a voiceover recording, somebody on camera talking, and then you can cut 2 different B-roll clips showing your product, things like that. But always have somebody on camera showing your product and overall some kind of script that is being said while the video is playing. Tip number 4 is to get right to the point and show the product within the first couple of seconds. Like literally within the first second, you need to be showing the product so that they can see the actual product, because again, this is the product search results page. So they're looking at a lot of different other products that are similar to yours. So if you're showing the product and it catches their eye, that's gonna guarantee that you're gonna actually get their attention for a little bit longer to potentially get them to click over to your listing page. All right, tip number 5 is to list at least 5 benefits that your product brings to people. Now, benefits are much different than features. Features are something like what your product offers. You know, it's got a fast motor on it. Let's just say that your product is like a motorized scooter or something, right? So the feature would be it's got a fast motor, it's got very grippy handles, and the platform that you stand on is very wide. Those are features. Benefits are how does that actually apply to a person? So the wide platform, the benefit there would be so you can have a lot of room to stand on and not worry so much about falling off. You've got a pretty large amount of platform there to actually put both of your feet on. That's a benefit because you're actually driving it home and really explaining it to the person of how this large platform actually affects their life. So again, going back to the actual tip, talk about 5 different product benefits that your product offers, and then also a few different reasons why you're different than the competition. You know, are the competitors not offering this carrying bag that you offer? Or a lot of the competitors, are they using cheaper quality materials and you're using metal instead of plastic? You know, things like that. You want to kind of separate yourself from the competitors. Now, you don't want to mention any of the competitors' brands, but you want to talk about why you're different than all the other products that are going to be shown on the search results page. All right, tip number 6 is a little bit of common sense, a little bit of a no-brainer, but hey, sometimes common sense is the least common thing found. So I just want to make it very clear to you, get video and even photo shots, real shots of people using your product, holding up your product. Try to limit the amount of stock footage that you're using. Try not to use so much graphical animation type of footage and really just use realistic images with people actually using your product, showing what's all included, but stick to real life stuff here and don't go too animated. Now, this is just my personal opinion. I find that animations and things that are more virtual are not as resonating with people. You want to be accurate. People are just looking for accuracy, right? They're trying to get an idea of scale. What does this thing look like as far as colors? How large is it? Is it heavy? You know, things like that. So you're wanting to just be accurate when it comes to videos around your product. Tip number 7, and this is an important one, but it is to have large on-screen words and captions that are basically saying the exact same thing that is being said in your voiceover recording. So if they don't actually click that little speaker icon and turn on the sound, then they can literally consume all the same information just by reading the captions. Now, you do need it to be large. Amazon has an actual minimum size. It's like 30 point or something, however you can measure that. But basically have your captions be, you know, at least a quarter of the frame, the video frame. Make them white font if you'd like, and then put like a black box behind it so the font really stands out. I mean, you can do a lot of different things with the actual font color and different fonts that you use, but I'm just saying have it be large, have it be very easy to read, and have it be there, because if you have a voiceover recording and a script being read, then the next best thing to also having that is an actual caption, subtitle, you know, on screen words that are being shown. And tip number 8, which is our last tip, is to do not talk about any kind of Amazon branding. Don't show any kind of Amazon logos. Don't mention the word Amazon. Don't talk about any kind of Amazon customer reviews or any like amount of reviews that you have or your average review ranking. Don't talk about that. Also, don't have any kind of black bars on the top or bottom of the video, and don't have like a black screen. You know, sometimes videos have like a quick black screen like in the very beginning or at the end. Don't have any of that because your video will get denied. All right, so those are all the tips that I have for you. If you need help with getting a sponsored video created, then me and my team would love to help you out. Again, go to emaamz.com to book a call with me and learn more about our services. But yeah, if you're looking for a product video, me and my team would love to help you out. We've done a lot of those. We know exactly how to shoot it to get you the lowest cost per click, get you more people onto your actual Amazon listing, overall sell your product better than it may be currently sold. And also if you need a product photo shoot done, any kind of video work done for like videos on your actual listing in the product image slider, on the video slider, things like that, me and my team would love to help you out. Again, emaamz.com. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you got value from it. If you did, click that thumbs up button, leave a comment below with any questions that you have, and I will catch you in the next one.